Port Adelaide have become the poster boys for footy in the top end, the tip of the AFL's expansion spear. They'd spent the week acclimatising to Darwin's humidity, desperate to claw its way off the bottom of the ladder. They'd face a Demons side looking to keep pace with the top eight. A must-win game for the D's, the Territory's own, setting up the first.
And the brilliant and unpredictable Jara, how will it bounce? It bounces well for the Demons, and Pettit kicks the first goal of the night.
A long night ahead for Matthew Primus, this after the first goal, and they'd keep coming with the Demons totally dominating.
Liam Jara sweeps the handball, Marek can kick his second.
The Power would concede the first four before Chad Corns got his hands on the footy.
He's got no one to go to, so he goes for home. Chad Corns, open goal face, and he kicks Port Adelaide's first.
With little coming in the way of pressure from the Power, Melbourne were running rampant.
Chance for Pettit, who's got an open goal face, and he kicks the goal. That's his second.
Port would peg one back before the break, but the D's run out of the back half would hand them a 4-goal quarter-time lead.
Now, here go the Demons, and it's Strauss running forward from defence, getting himself to within 40 of goal, and driving it home with the left boot. Nick Nicholson it was.
The D's would extend that early in the second. Liam Jara finding space.
Decides to go all the way himself, runs to 25 and pops it through.
Back-to-back goals showed there were some signs of life from Port.
Just 35 metres. Make it 4 goals, 8. Well played.
But Jara would again terrorise the Power's defence.
Kicked a goal at this end a little while ago. Again, he cuts the distance and he finishes it comfortably.
No real science to the Demons' heat stress management regimen. The Power managing to keep in touch through Banner. And when Gray scored, they were right in it.
Gray steers it through and the margin is just 14.
But it was the D's second quarter saviour, Liam Jara, who would again come to the rescue.
Salopek will need to be good, but Jara's better.
Melbourne leading Port Adelaide by 20 points at half-time. Jara the difference, this his third goal of the second quarter, and they'd kicked the first of the third.
Stephen Martin. From 20 metres, he pops it through.
But Port Adelaide had opened the second half with a renewed intensity. Goals to Hitchcock and Thomas would take the margin back to 14 before Melbourne steadied with 3 of their own.
Sylvia won't need them. He runs to 50 and drives it home.
It seemed to pull the plug on the Power. Skipper Brad Green would chime in with a double.
Kick towards Green, who stretches forward on the second attempt and marks.
And the lead was all of a sudden out to 45. Chad Corns would attempt to provide a spark for Port Adelaide.
Virtually in the goal square. Oh, that is a screamer. There is spring in those legs left, and yet
39 points up heading into the final term. Tom Scully would take the red vest. Chad Corns would continue rolling out his CV.
Snap around the body. Has he got enough on it? Gets a good bounce. Good shepherd coming from O'Shea.
Dean Bailey had time to recount the fishing tale from the D's last trip to the top end. But Port Adelaide went on a run of their own, kicking the next 5 goals straight.
Banner, can he slot it from 50? A driving kick off. He's kicked it. Back to 14 points.
With a miracle comeback in the offing, Melbourne woke from its slumber.
And here's Martin on the end of the kick. He can run in, seize the moment and kick the goal that just might finish the job, and well done.
Melbourne 21-point winners, still in the finals race, but with their next 4 opponents all in the top 5, a September berth may be just out of reach. David Murdoch, Big Pond Sport.